like 10 minutes late.
Yeah, only 10. And I
Hey,
think you
say,
messed up the other time for the what you call it. LOH was like, tell Tank to get the time right.
Yeah,
man.
What the hell?
yeah, I
Like,
fuck up
we
everything.
on.
Hey, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. You know,
Like,
Yeah,
share,
there's a lot
subscribe.
wrong with it.
hit the
Like
goddamn
the
bell.
homies.
Yeah.
It's time to rock this motherfucker with three the hard way. Take Eddie P3 the hard way.
That's right. You're not rocking with the best. Youngstown Zone.
It's time to rock this motherfucker with three the hard way. Take Eddie
And you are
P3 the
now
hard way.
listening to the legendary sounds of Beatdown Brown.
It's time to rock this motherfucker with three the hard way.
Man in the mist
Take
who explains the man in the goddamn mist. J motherfucking Drizzy.
There you go.
And like we always do about this time.
Anything that comes out of my mouth, the quartermaster's mouth, or Drizzy's mouth do not represent the views and opinions of one Mr. Ed Duma. 2022's very own Mr. 90 proof himself, Mr. Ed 2020.
Chocolate Sinatra.
DJ LOH's very own. I fucked that up, so let me bring that back. For all the ladies out there by the name of DJ LOH on the ones and twos, Mr. Eddie Pepperoni. And you know him and love him. 1/3 of 3 p.m.D's very own, Youngstown's very own, DJ LOH on the ones and twos very own high value man, Mr. Eddie motherfucking Coppola. Shout out to DJ O Money. Rest in peace, K Slay. Shout out to DJ LOH on the ones and twos, the Pioneer Pavilion. All the goddamn conspiracy theorists that follow Jay Drizzy. Let's fight this goddamn evil.
Shout out to D-Train Posse, Uptown Posse.
Let's get it.
8-Ball Posse.
Hey, ball.
All the
Uptown,
posses,
Uptown
goddamn
Posse.
it.
North High Bulldogs.
Let's get it.
D-Ring in high school.
Outdoor Park, nigga.
I know it hard niggas.
Yeah.
Gristmill.
You know
Man.
you goddamn right. What it is, pimp.
Oh shit.
We
All
good?
right, man. Let's see. DJ LOH in the house.
What it is.
Man.
You've been on my mind. Sister, you're one of a kind. No. Let's get it.
He back.
Man.
Fuck COVID.
He back. He all right.
Fuck COVID, nigga.
Fuck COVID.
Not all the way, but
Right. Tread lightly. Tread lightly.
us.
He's like, I'm still using both hands to get down the steps.
Man, listen. We went out when I came out of quarantine. I said, "Man, you gonna take me home?" I couldn't breathe and shit. I was outside like, oh, I took the mask off. Like, she's like, "Yeah, baby, let me get you back to the crib." And then it got better, man. But it's just like that first night, man, when that goddamn fever hit, it hit like that, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I was trying to watch TV, couldn't get comfortable. Then I'm like, all right, I'm thinking I'm getting better. Nope, fever came again the next night. Thinking I'm getting better. Next thing you know, nose and shit start running. I'm like, what the fuck? Then the worst part came was this cough, this annoying ass, painful ass cough. And it just the shit wouldn't stop. And ever since then, I've been coughing up this white phlegm shit, man. So, you know, I was taking Zicams. I can't take everything else because I got medication for my heart and shit. So, you know what I mean?
Yep.
It was just that type of deal. But fucking man, we back in full effect. I'm with the family. I'm with the rest of the Ghostbusters, the Hubusters, like no other. You know what I'm saying? No, let's get. I've been listening to Sinful P. What's up?
Hey man, was that your first time catching COVID or what?
You know what? It was. And the thing was, like, you know, we was down in Vegas kicking it. I had my mask on damn near the whole fucking time. Probably about 98% of the time. I took it off pretty much when I ate and when I was in when I was in the hotel room. Nobody else caught the shit. Else caught the shit. Everybody Gucci. They sitting up there trying to figure out how I got it. And they didn't even have her mask on as much as I did. Now I'm missing the spleen, so it's easier for me to tend to fuck me up a little bit more. But when I first caught, I said, "Oh, this ain't that, man," because it felt like some other shit. But when it set in,
you knew what it was.
Yeah, it was like, "What's
you
up?"
knew what it was. Yep.
Yeah,
I'm in the building. That's
Right.
what it was like. I'm gonna be here for a minute. So
right,
yeah, get comfortable.
right.
Because I'm gonna be in your ass. All up
That's
in
how
your
it was, bro. That shit was like, listen, House of the Dragon is about to come out soon. There's 8 seasons of Game of Thrones starting now. And I said,
The first
yes,
day
sir.
I caught it, the first day I realized I had it, I went on. We had a show. It was on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
I went on, and after the show went off, downhill. It was
See.
downhill for the rest of that week and a half, man. It was downhill.
Man, it's like everybody coming from that motherfucker catching it. My older sons, they dad, man, he caught that shit. And we was like worried, you know what I mean? Good brother, man. We was worried, like, because
man, it affects everybody different, man.
Yeah, man. For me, it wasn't bad the whole time, but when that shit was bad, it was fucking horrendous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you start to worry. It'd be a couple nights your ass get worried, like, man, I can't breathe. Like I can't fucking breathe.
And I didn't have any problems with that until that day. That one day I came out of quarantine. I took a few steps from the car. I said, I had to catch myself. I said, man, let me get to the crib. Now I'm cool, but I just this phlegm shit.
It's gonna be a minute, man. It's gonna be a minute. Trust. It's gonna be a minute.
Yeah, I'm still popping my little vitamins and shit. Getting my vitamins.
Do what you can, man. Just like I said, just watch out for the monkey. Watch out for that monkey box,
vitamins
man.
like a Hulkamaniac.
You said what?
Eating your vitamins like a Hulkamaniac.
Motherfucking right.
Say your prayers, eat your Wheaties, and take your vitamins.
Right.
Brother.
Hey, man.
Brother.
This fucking landlord you sent
I
me
ain't trying
earlier.
to get that monkey shit. Oh, man.
What the fuck was this? I just saw this when you just sent it not too long ago, man.
So I was watching that. Yeah, I was. You sent this shit too?
Yeah.
So
that's what I said on the group. I had sent it like a couple days before,
okay,
but you didn't see it. It's all good.
Yeah. So I caught it on Dr. Rashad Ritchie's channel, man.
Me too.
So it's landlord required 5 years of mandatory sex acts and homeless moms lease agreement. Candy Torres, who by the way is a mother of 5. Candy Torres' housing contract demanded regular blowjobs and barred her from eating aphrodisiacs like oysters or dating any man larger than her landlord.
Or that carried guns.
Right.
Yep.
And
I'm confused. Homeless mom's lease?
So she was unhoused, right?
She was unhoused.
In between houses. Okay. They had her in like not a shelter, but like a midway transitional housing situation. Okay. She got approved for a voucher program.
Right.
And this man was charging her the money from the voucher program and additional money. And when she couldn't come up with the additional money, he finagled her into this contract.
Yeah, because because the voucher, I'm sorry for cutting you off. The voucher, I think it was what it was he was damn near charging her the full fucking rent along with the voucher. And I think it was more than the full rent.
Yeah, it was more
when
than
she
the full rent.
Right, when she couldn't pay, it was like, yeah, you gotta get this dick. So
yeah, for real. In Vegas.
Oh,
in Vegas.
Shit.
In
he
Vegas.
admitted to it.
And the motherfucker had signs that said, what did it say? Want to find out how to what do you say, get affordable housing or something? It said ask whatever his name is, right?
Oh my God, what a hustle.
Yeah, it said ask something. You had a little picture. Go ahead.
That is so fucked. That's foul, man. That's
Go
foul.
ahead.
It's very foul. I mean,
I gotta hear what y'all say.
She got approved for several places, right?
Yeah.
But the landlords wouldn't accept her because they knew she was part of the voucher program. So they were highlighting not only the unfortunate victimhood of this woman and her children, but the fact that how many people go through this type of victimization because the landlords decide they don't like the source of the money.
Torres had to attest that she wasn't under the influence of an incapacitating intoxicant, aphrodisiacs, or psychoactive substances, including but not limited to alcohol, drugs, oysters, bromelanodietide, or whatever the fuck, truffles, sea cucumbers, strawberries, lobster, dark chocolate, cocaine,
I'm about to go
LSD.
get some of all of that. No,
yeah, cannabis, or any other mind-altering chemical or substance, nor have they given the same by the whatever.
I don't want there to be any mistake. You gonna know that you fucking your landlord.
Oh my God.
I want you to erase your mental spank Rolodex.
That's one of them.
Get rid of your spank bank.
See, if a motherfucker eating your ass with jelly, he know he eating ass.
See, here we go.
That's one of the things.
Hold on, man. Boo fucking who,
The
man?
toss
This
salad,
chick,
man.
this is she nobody can play victim to this. All right. Everybody knows that fucking your landlord is always on the table. Nobody wants to take it. Okay.
Hey,
it's
listen.
on the table for men and it's
There
on the
you
table
go,
for
killer.
women.
There you go.
So
Yes.
listen
Okay.
here.
I
Like
want
You remember the movie Kingpin?
I could
Yeah.
like I'm not throwing my asshole up in the air just for a place to live.
right.
Yeah.
But my thing is, she's on a voucher.
Snap.
She can't afford to have that shit. Oysters, fucking lobsters, truffles. That shit ain't cheap. You know, LSD, cocaine. She's on a voucher. That was he don't want nobody. He don't want her on any of that shit.
She couldn't date any man that was larger than him, carried a firearm, and it was one other thing, something that would make them menacing or dangerous. Like she couldn't date a certain type of guys.
Bald-headed black guys excluded. They
Right,
scared
this was
me that night.
Anybody with a penis larger
No
than
Mike
mine.
Tyson, Marvin Hagler types.
Say, man.
No face tats.
And the cat admitted to the shit in court. He's like, yeah, I wrote that shit up.
Yeah, because
wouldn't I?
It's Vegas. The judge probably laughed his ass off and was like, "Why didn't I think of that? I own so much property."
Let
Why
me
did I
say
not think of
something.
They revoked his license though.
Hey, how is that illegal?
That's what this is where I was going.
He's in federal court over
that? As I'll always say, that's fair trade.
he's in
There
federal court.
you
Fair
go.
trade.
That's a fair trade.
Fair trade. Fair exchange ain't no robbery.
Thank you.
Listen.
That part. That's it. Fair exchange.
Let me say
ain't
this.
no robbery.
This goes back to Set It Off. When she
Yeah.
that movie Set It Off, when she
That was
said,
it.
"Hey, I need X amount of dollars," he said, "Yeah, Birdman hands, Birdman hands on bitch." So listen, let me say this: he is a fucking scumbag.
Yep.
I think all four gentlemen on this panel have more heart and more character than what this man displayed, and I'm quite sure that all four of us would have probably told her to kick rocks before we did that kind of shit. That being said, and once again, he's a scumbag. That being said, she signed the shit. She knew what she was doing.
Yeah.
She could have kept looking. She is a mother with 5 children.
Yeah.
There ain't a state in the United States or a city that does not have programs to help women like this. We had the one woman that had 15 motherfucking kids in a hotel room, said somebody got to pay, had a grown ass healthy man there that wasn't working, and people raised money and got her like a 6 or 7 bedroom fucking house, and she still fucked it up. She could have took that voucher and went on and did something, but she accepted that man's terms. It wasn't rape. She wasn't under the influence of anything. Yeah, she was desperate, and again, he was wrong for taking advantage of her desperation. But baby could have held out a whole lot longer.
It's a minor detail.
Then as the Cuddy said, toss that ass up for a place to say.
There's
That's
just
just me.
There's some minor details here.
Go ahead, brother.
Everybody else that she qualified to move into their places said hell no, because it's the voucher system. She had 90 days. She was approaching that 90th day, and he's like, sure, on a couple of conditions.
Got her.
Yeah, I want you to sign this right here.
Behind the 8 ball.
She,
Because they're funny like that out here, man, with those damn vouchers. They see that and like, yeah, I don't want that kind of money.
5 kids.
I don't want that. Not in my house. Even though it's like this is your rental property. As long as they don't burn that motherfucker down, you get money coming in.
South when she didn't go right away and rat on him. She turned him down one last time for a favor. She's like, I ain't doing that shit no more. That's done. And he was like, oh, well, you can get the fuck out then, bitch.
He violated the terms of his agreement. Listen, okay, so Drizzy, let me ask you this real quick so I can give more context about this shit. Because, again, she signed the shit. I don't care if it was like the 90th day or not.
It's called an unconscionable contract. I think I mentioned
I agree with you.
Before.
It's was
a one-sided agreement in which you cannot enter into that type of agreement. It was null on its face. It was void from its signing.
Let me say this. It was an indecent proposal like a motherfucker. But you know my thing about them proposals. So let me
lay
ask
it
this.
down again. Lay it down again.
Go ahead.
That house that it was very small, but it was in the little article that he was just posted. It was a nice ass house. Nice house.
Okay.
Did she try looking in the projects?
No, she wasn't trying to go to the alphabets. She ain't trying to go down there.
She needed at least 4 bedrooms. She got 5 kids.
So she ain't try to go to no Section 8. They ain't got Section 8 in Vegas?
They got Section 8, but they got the voucher system where you could go into different neighborhoods and the owners can, deny you.
Mm-hmm.
Section 8, they can't, you just get placed.
See, it was other avenues, but again, when Drizzy now when Drizzy spiced it up with that, then it's kind of a different thing. You at the last day,
yeah,
you know what I mean, and
you about to lose everything. You about to lose that voucher. You about to lose everything.
The kids. She about to lose her kids.
Everything.
Everything.
Right, and Vegas is a motherfucker at night. So
yes, sir.
In this case, you know what I'm saying.
I do have
sympathy.
Dude had the advantage. He knew
that was some
this ain't
shit, man.
For some guy to be able to have a setup like that, this isn't his first go.
I was about to say, that wasn't his first time doing that.
It wasn't her first time doing it either.
There you go.
It wasn't her first time doing it either. You know what? I bet after signing that contract, after signing that contract, every time she sucked that dick was running through her mind was like, if I suck more dick, maybe I'll still be with these kids' father.
All right, Ted, I gotta go, y'all. Gotta go.
Next clip.
You know what I mean? Like, but
shit!
Like Bill Burr said this in his last special. Like, women always have the option to fuck their way out of any situation.
Come on with it.
And like, you can't play victim here. Not after. Like, once you run down the steps, okay, this bitch is looking for her apartment, right? She's looking for a house. She done turned this motherfucker down. I don't know how many times. She agrees to it, right? Mm-hmm. He goes somewhere. He takes a day to write this shit out in the contract. So she had extra time to think about it after she said
the
yes.
Contract right there. Then he opened the briefcase like,
yeah. So
you got an initial here.
This victimhood shit, like, do you know how far you can get in the United States in 3 days?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you can drive anywhere in the United States in 48 hours. This bitch could have been living in Cleveland.
Okay. All right.
For $145 with no dick in her mouth.
Man, look. It's a rough call, man, because again, you said they was about to take her kids, so it's like, damn, this the only option.
The daddy left. I can't remember what the reasoning was, but I believe
because he wasn't getting his dick sucked.
Next, we're done with Tank's ass, man. He interjected too much, man.
Story.
Yeah.
At least he provided her with an option, though. It wasn't the greatest option. It wasn't the greatest option.
Yeah.
But he said, look, this is all you got to do is suck this dick, give me that voucher money.
And not date anybody I don't approve of and not eat certain shit.
Right.
Yeah. Come on, man.
This motherfucker was giving her some punishment dick. I'm talking about like smegma under the hood type of shit. And like, look at what he wrote out in the contract. Like, that is some S&M shit. That motherfucker showed up with fucking dick hair all the way down to the hole, smelling like 3 days worth of track star
from under.
Yeah.
Smell like from under.
Yeah, that motherfucker been all week. He been wiping his asshole to the front.
Okay,
So,
man.
like-
okay, man. Okay, man. Come on,
Like
man.
this is
Come on,
punishment,
man.
bro. Like nobody gets this specific with blowjobs. Not in writing.
You
Yeah,
say
not in
this
writing.
dude ain't took a shower since she signed the contract. He's like, I ain't taking no
Man.
showers.
If she coming over today, I got to make sure I wipe from back to front, as Tank
Right.
stated. Man, I don't want to think about
That's
that shit.
hatred. You
With
can't take any
newspaper.
hallucinogens. You can't take anything to make you want to relax through this process. Like
It was
you gonna
torture.
look me through.
That's
You gonna look me in the
Look
eyes
me in the
and,
eyes the whole time.
yeah,
That's
the
like-
whole time.
50 Shades of Brown, goddamn it.
Yeah,
That was
gargle my
awful.
name.
Okay,
Gargle
man.
my name.
Okay, man. Okay. Okay, man. Please.
Hey, it's a
Please.
tough call for me, homie.
I'm throwing
get
you the
it.
towel, Rock.
Look at Drizzy.
You can't win, Rock.
You can't win.
He'll murder you.
Hey, there you go. In the words of V40, everybody got choices.
Everybody
Goddamn
got
right.
choices. Mr.
Goddamn
Goddamn Rizzy. Shout out to
Hey.
Mr. Ray, man. Kid City original.
I just want to know,
My
like,
dude, what's happening?
how many dudes he leases to that ain't nobody coming forward to and playing victim.
They done moved on, Tank. They done moved on. They don't want that. They don't want that in the public sphere. They don't want
Yeah.
that.
You
out
said
there.
he got some dudes too?
Probably.
He got some dudes
Probably.
too.
Probably.
He
Like
got
you said,
Candy
it's a
Taurus and
nice
he got a
house.
Duke Taurus.
Oh,
It's a nice house.
oh, come on, man.
Come on, man. We got
It's
switch
a nice
gears, man.
crib too.
It's a nice
All right,
crib.
man. This was in the news,
Yeah.
bro.
Well, goddamn.
What in the fuck happened here?
What the fuck is that one?
Oh, let me remove this shit.
What you expect, man? We back. What you
We
expect?
Yeah,
We back.
We back.
Yeah,
With the
man.
gremlins and everything, man. We back.
Yeah, it's fucked up. But again, man, opportunity was there. And he provided opportunity, man. It's prostitutes to do that and don't get nothing but $40 a pop.
Well, she won, and he's still on trial federally. Lost.
Well,
his
she
license.
won?
Lost his license. Oh yeah.
Hey, that's what's up, man. More power to her, man.
The judge
Man, I
said-
hope he appealed that
judge-
shit.
The judge said it was an unconscionable contract. And
There ain't no judge in their right mind for the sake of their job that's gonna be like, hey man, you signed it, man. Even though there's
Clarence
probably
Thomas.
like
Yeah.
Mr. Coppola said, the fuck didn't I think about that?
See? Yeah.
Clarence Thomas signed
That's
that
what he's
shit.
thinking about. Like, I got property all over this motherfucker.
Yeah.
And
You don't.
yeah, and the wife ain't doing, what she used to do. And I can get somebody to do this, under contract.
Say, bitch, I got this 5 bedrooms. For some
Yeah.
head and rim job. On,
But the gangster part was that was more of a bonus for him because he was still upcharging her.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That wasn't like I'm
I
looking
think
out
that's.
for you.
I think that was the
Shit.
deal clincher.
Right.
The extra money he was charging on top of coercing her. 'Cause
Damn.
you can't enter into a contract under coercion.
I feel like she could have did a GoFundMe and got a couple dollars.
She
Maybe.
might still.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying before she signed that bullshit. I just got this thing, man, about, like, for instance, these actresses, all of these motherfuckers. Harvey Weinstein took advantage of me. I kind of gave you opportunity and said yes or no.
That's what he hear he meet. No.
And
not
if
an
you
opportunity.
and if
No.
you don't get on this dick, you don't get this role.
Smell like clammy dogs.
Yeah, it's
No.
an opportunity nonetheless.
Not an opportunity.
I wouldn't have been. Listen, if I was a broad that walked up in there looking for a role,
Come
No.
on, man.
motherfucker said, "Hey, you got to get on this dick."
No.
You
you know?
talking like the late great Hef. That's
Mm.
what he was. Like, you want to be on, you
He took care of himself though.
Yeah, you want to be on that
A
poster?
little bit better.
Right, it's an opportunity.
I'm gonna need you to get on
It
this
sounds-
pogo stick.
It sounds fucked up. My thing is this: it's different when somebody takes the choice away from you.
Mhm.
When you don't have. There's women who have a very unfortunate thing happen to them, in which they can't say no. You know what I'm saying? They can fight all they want, and some brute is doing just that, brutalizing her. This motherfucker had the opportunity to say, "What the fuck are you putting in my face? Fuck on." She was like, "Damn. All right, come on, Silverstein.
What would you do if your son was at home crying all alone on the bedroom floor because he's hungry? And the only way to feed him is to sleep with a man for a little bit of money, and his daddy's gone." Sorry.
He went in full commercial mode.
Hey.
Jeez.
We still glitched up, man.
No, we good, man. All right, here we go.
Let's get it.
This, was in the news. One of the headlines today. Tevin Campbell shares he's gay following years of speculation.
Said duh.
I mean, really? We knew he was gay when he was a kid. When he came out, no pun intended, we knew he was sweet.
When he said round and round, we go round and round. Yep. And what we're looking for,
you know something, because there was dancing. He was dancing. There's dancing with a girl, and there's dancing around a girl.
He did that Luther Vandross shit.
You
off in the distance, he's singing and shit, and then the girl with another dude. You like, as a kid, you're like, well, he ain't with the bitch. Yeah, there you go. We knew, Tevin. We knew, dude.
It's all good, dog. We knew. We
knew.
We didn't care.
You still doing your thing.
Right, you was accepted, bro. Get out of here with that dumb shit, man. You ain't telling us nothing new. Tell me that one of them eyes is made of glass, and I'll be like, oh, I'll be shocked. Other than that, no.
So this is trending today, or this has been out there for a little bit?
Last week it was trending like it was really big.
I don't really care.
Came out like, dude, you know what I'm saying? That's old school.
Right,
like,
nobody fuck, dude.
Does
he got a single coming out?
That
motherfucker got a cassette tape coming out. He trying to hawk.
He said a cassette.
Come on, man. You don't know too many young kids who kick it with Quincy Jones.
Right.
Yeah, you do, and they're all gay.
Oh, okay, man. Next, come on, man. You ain't gonna be doing that.
Yeah, we can't
be doing
that.
He
ain't gonna be doing that to kids.
Stop, man. Stop.
Oh,
next.
It said.
Go ahead, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know what Pac said. You remember what Pac said about that shit?
We know what he said. All right, fellas. This shit.
Trying to fuck his daughter.
All the shit that we're known for. How does the United States still get this wrong? How are we still having this conversation on putting people down?
As easy it is to kill people.
Right.
How can you fuck this up? I for the life of me, I don't understand why they just don't have like an oxygen D tank with, filled with nitrogen.
Don't give them ideas.
Give them like a mask full of nitrogen.
That's it.
And that's it.
Death row inmate suffers longest execution in U.S. history after botched lethal injection.
What was it? 3 hours?
God damn.
Yeah.
It was like 3 hours. Come on now.
Yeah.
Somebody
said it was hard to get his veins.
Somebody should have just went and fucking shot him at that point, put him on.
Then they said they still don't know if he felt that whole 3 hours because he was non-responsive.
Oh, they know.
That was the first, because the first shot put him out, right?
My grandfather was unresponsive when they nicked his bowel in surgery, and it was like he was in the 1% that didn't survive the surgery. Surgeon had a 99.1 whatever percent success rate. Wow. He felt it, and they sedated him, and all he could do was squeeze our hand and blink. He felt it.
Hey,
he felt it.
So what did they do? What did they do? Just they kept shooting him up with the because what is it? The first one knocks you out, right? Drizzy, this is your department, right?
Well, I mean, I wasn't a level 5. That's where they and they
But yeah, they said that when they viewed the body, there's they went through the protocol and they're going through procedures and stuff, and then I guess they like open up the curtain, because they have people watching the shit or whatever. I guess they had to close it because shit went left, And they were like, man, when we saw that body, nothing but badness.
Yeah. They from what I read in the paper, it sounds like they just kept blowing veins and getting bad needle sticks. And then you got to understand like where this dude is. So he's death row. Yeah. Death row, and his last couple days to live. Dude probably ain't eating, he probably ain't drinking. His blood pressure is probably low as shit. He's probably not hydrated well.
Dried up.
Yeah. So when you lay him on that table, you know, you're not going to be getting good veins. And if you're inexperienced at, you know, at getting veins, and I doubt that the person doing the executions is like, you know, a street paramedic or something. They're gonna blow them veins, man. You're gonna miss that. You're gonna miss a lot of shit.
So let me ask you this question.
Go ahead.
At any point could they have said, let's stop this shit, let's revive him, he'll just spend the rest of his time on death row? Or was they
put their fucking hand over his nose and mouth?
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying if it was a chance, like you would think that motherfuckers would be like, man, we fucked this person up enough, they've suffered. Let's just send them to death row. But if you're not gonna do that, like you said, somebody could have came with a fucking couch pillow. Somebody go to the warden's office and get a pillow, put it over my man's face, or something to just stop the suffering. That man suffered. The brother suffered 3 hours. I don't know what the fuck he did.
They said the family of the person, the female that he killed, his ex-girlfriend or whatever, said that they didn't even want him to go to death row. Yeah, there was like, you know, him just being away and not being able to do anything to anybody else again was fine enough for them.
How did he kill her?
Before he got sentenced, I think he shot her.
Purposely?
Yeah.
Jealous boyfriend.
Then I'm not really feeling too bad, man, because I get what the family is saying.
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh at what you said, but
you see how
fucking hilarious.
You know why I laugh?
You know why I laugh? That stick-shift slob, man. He's like going through them gears, like whatever. Fuck him.
I met a brother working in the system. I mean, this brother was so polite, so enlightened, so just model inmate, prisoner, whatever you want to refer to. I asked him what he did one day. Why? Why did I do that?
See,
he set his girlfriend on fire. Come to find out, she wasn't even cheating.
You see what I'm saying?
And, I mean, and he forgave himself, but at the same time, he didn't feel like he deserved to be free. Like when other brothers would be talking about trying to push an outdate, trying to appeal their conviction, that he was just like, nah, I deserve to be here. Like I deserve worse. You know what I mean? Like they dropped my security level. I'm lucky they did that. I can deal with this. And that bothers me.
Let me say this, man. When you have a family member who is murdered, that takes a different kind of toll on you, because you.
But the family forgave him.
Right.
The family was
they
like,
just wanted him not to be able to do that to anybody else ever.
Just take away his freedom. Don't take away his life. It's not going to change the situation. They were over it. And then for him to go out like this, 3 hours. Like, nigga, y'all said death, not death. I mean, y'all killed me for 3 hours.
Man, look.
Drawn out.
Hey, man.
This boils down to choice.
It does.
He wouldn't be in that position if he hadn't killed that young lady, man.
Well,
okay. But on the flip,
we'd have to take that up with all the other innocent,
right?
Execution.
With all that being said, does his family have a case?
I think so. I mean, because doesn't that all boil down to like human
cruel and unusual punishment?
Even inmates have rights, right?
Yeah.
Even people on death row have rights.
Unusual cruelty.
Come on now, 3 hours.
Shit. Criminals got too many rights, and that's why. Listen, man, that's why shit keep happening the way it does in this world, man. Because
isn't it the human aspect that make criminals criminals? So why would they lose all rights? I mean, I could say the rights that we have, but
say, man, you've taken somebody off this planet. You've taken them away from their family. You've taken them away from the many possibilities of what they could have become in the future.
How many cows and chickens and broccoli stalks have we taken off the planet?
You goddamn right. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, brother.
I think our prisoners should have more rights. I mean, if we sat there, listen to this. Listen to this. Every year, DNA is releasing black motherfuckers that didn't do it. Okay.
That's already been fried.
Prison system is based on capitalism.
Let me say this.
Pay for the number of people that are behind bars, and there are a lot of people, a lot of innocent people just fucking jammed up in that system.
Let me say this. You're absolutely right. What they need to do is do shit right in the first place. A lot of this shit that is coming forward is shit that these corrupt DAs and shit then tucked away, or shit that the goddamn judges wouldn't allow to be admitted in the evidence that could possibly have let these brothers walk. All right. I'm not talking about those brothers and others, you know what I'm saying, of just other ethnicities. What I'm saying, you said what? Right. You said what?
Just no right for the dudes you don't like.
The dudes I don't like. No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this, and this is what I've been trying to say. When you take somebody away from their family, man, that's a rough thing. You know what I'm saying? I know a couple people, man. I'll just use the fact that a young lady I used to deal with, man, she had a sister who was stabbed to death. And it fucked them up bad. And her son ended up going to one of the sisters, and the sister got a boyfriend who is of another ethnicity. He didn't like the little boy. So he be saying little fucked up snide shit. Mind you, this boy done just lost his mother. You know what I mean? And I told her, like, why ain't nobody checking that punk motherfucker? And so it's a domino effect when people do these types of things, man. And I get what y'all are saying as far as the family doesn't mind. But too often, man, you know, you got the average person, man, it's just at the mercy of people that's just doing whatever the fuck they want to do. Here in California, you can't carry, bro. But you got people running up and taking what they want out of places. You know, a fucking dentist got shot over here in Oakland. You got a lot of things happening to a lot of good people, and you can't even defend yourselves. And we stuck just hoping that it don't touch us. Bruh decided to take the life of that young lady. Yeah, they was putting him to death. The fact that they missed a few veins, you know what I'm saying? For 3 hours.
3 hours out.
You know, hey, he shouldn't have killed her.
Look, like you said in the beginning, they should just get the shit straight from the beginning.
Absolutely.
You know, because another case just came down. A couple of judges got sentenced in Pennsylvania from that pipeline to prison shit. They were just housing, just shipping these kids off. You know, like first offense, like curfew violation.
They still doing that, PA?
You know,
Michael Moore exposed that shit a long time ago with Capitalism Love Story. Yeah, and they still kept doing it.
Yeah, and they just
I used to work on one of them joints here.
Forget how many million they sued the individual judges that was taking. They were on, you know, on that Shawshank shit, you know, taking these kickbacks, and it was like, they was like, dude, we got bodies. You know, I'm working these juvenile courts. I could get them right to you. And they was like, dude, they're supposed to go to juvenile. They shipping them off. You know. And they finally caught up with their asses. So, yeah, I get exactly what you said, man. They should get it right from the get-go.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. I mean, yeah, it sucks. They should have got it right. But I'm not going to shed no fucking tears.
Now, was it a rumor? Is it a rumor that when they used to use the electric chair that they had 3 times to try to shock you? And if you didn't die after the third, they just put you back on death row?
I think so, but you was already cooked. You ain't had that much. You was damn near a vegetable.
Pretty much.
It's a reason why they strapped you. You know, they put that strap around your eyeballs or whatever. You know,
shit come out
and wet.
That was to keep your eyes. That was to keep your eyes. Yeah. Well, they started doing that when they weren't getting the proper conduction on certain people. Because certain people.
There's some crash dummies, man. There's a few crash dummies like, ooh, next time.
Yeah.
Ooh, next time. Man. You know, got to cover that up.
These people, it's just funny to me, man. These people talk about their rights, Meanwhile, they violating the rights out of everybody else.
Well, fuck it, bring back the Hunger
You took
Games.
away
Bring back
motherfuckers'
bring back
right
Rome.
there.
That's fine, but you got to
Coliseum.
understand, you got to play it. You got to play it straight down the line. You got Jesus. Okay, Jesus.
Right on, Jesus. Thank you. Thank you. Shout out to Jesus, pal.
But we have to have it, you know, like we got to call it straight down the line, because when they get it wrong, we still want those rights enforced for the folks who, you know, who are falsely, you know, in prison.
Absolutely.
That's
Absolutely,
why
my
we
brother.
can't have it one way.
That's
and then
why a
not
fair
have it the other way.
trial is 2 tigers or a lion in a chariot. You can put them right in the Coliseum.
There
I
it
feel
You
is.
like-
survive.
That's
you was
it.
innocent.
I
That's
feel
it.
like this, man. I feel like if motherfuckers really got a fair trial, instead of it being who got the best goddamn lawyer or who got the lawyer to kiss the dick of the judge the most, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna
That
be the
part.
person who get out, while somebody else
who's
who
not
got the public
judge's,
defender.
oldest
Yeah,
child's
daddy and shit.
godparent.
public,
Right.
the public pretender. Yes.
Right. Meanwhile, they got the public pretender in there with somebody who did something far less, horrific, and this person is getting, more time. I'm with you, brothers, man.
90 to 92% of cases go to they plea.
Yeah.
They
Lay 'em out.
don't get full due process.
Yeah. I'm just saying, man. I hear you, brothers, and I'm with you, man. Do it right, but I just, man, you took a young lady off this planet, man, because you was jealous.
Enough
It is what
said.
it is.
Brother Tank.
Yeah, moving on.
Let's get it.
Oh, motherfucker. Which one of y'all go to this motherfucker?
All right, then, man. I got to go.
Pastor Carlton Funderburke
Wow.
of the Church of the Well in Kansas City
Mm.
went viral for calling the congregation broke, busted, and disgusted for failing to buy this Negro a Movado. Man, did you guys see the video?
Yeah, he went in.
Man.
He went in, man.
Oh,
He went in on his people, and it's like, how do you just stand there? Get your ass up and go home. You're done. You're done with that shit. You're done. Just get your ass up and go home. Like, you saying what?
He said they got him at Costco.
yeah.
Right.
The motherfucker said, I've
said,
been saying
"I'm not
I've been
good enough."
wanting one
Right.
since
That's-
November.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The narcissistic man. I hate,
He
I
said
hate
the
to
loud
see what
part.
his wife goes.
Said the loud part.
I
The
hate to
quiet
see
part loud. I'm sorry.
what-
Man, look. Creflo been doing that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say next. He just
Creflo
pulled a Creflo.
Creflo been talking cash shit to his parishioners. Only recently he said, I'm wrong for I was wrong about tithing. He used to tell motherfuckers don't touch me, all of that. So I mean, we just talked about Kim Burrell, Barracuda face ass doing that shit a couple
But
weeks ago.
We just got to keep highlighting. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, bro. Are we shocked? Yeah.
Yeah. No, he ain't shocked, but it's tripping. Like, dude, the way you going on, I'm thinking you mad. They didn't get you a rollie.
Right.
You talking about a fucking Movado?
Right.
That's next to the avocados.
Right.
Costco.
Man,
Wow.
depend. Well, you know what? I can't even say that.
I wanted somebody to say so bad, N-word, fuck you, and then get up and walk out.
I wanted to see somebody
In
knock
church.
his ass clean out in the pulpit.
Right.
Ain't nobody doing that. I bet you that Negro got that watch the next week.
You probably did,
Yep.
just like Creflo got that airplane.
Yeah.
Yep.
He got
And
that
like-
watch. You right.
It's a damn shame.
I hate
Jesus
to
said-
see what his wife go through.
Oh, man.
Man.
I done told you I wanted it last week. Last year.
I
I
told you
to
I
tuck
like
your
my
dick.
grits thick.
She kind of sweet.
Mm-hmm.
You talking about a fucking watch.
Yeah,
This
right.
is what you get all these people come into your to be your congregation day in, day out. And this
that's
is
how
the
you
message.
thank him. That's how
Yeah,
you
this is
speak
the
to
message.
Right. They
You know,
come in
like-
for anointing.
Shit.
To hear the
That's-
word. Called them broke, and I was like, you
Yeah.
what?
They should have called him unemployed and former pastor.
Right.
Come on, man. Look. Everybody knows when you go to church, you get fucking fleeced. This dude is up front with his fleecing. Okay.
Apparently.
Like, come on, man. These niggas
Man,
are selling hope.
All I got
Fuck
to
these
say
dudes.
is they trustee board
Mhm.
weak as hell.
Facts. I
They
always
trustee
say
board is weak as hell. Because if
when
I
you
was
go
on
to
the trustee,
church,
I'd have said, "Nigga, you done today."
yeah.
I'd have said it right then and there. You done, nigga. Get down. Get down. Get down. I said, get down right now. Yeah.
Yeah. These motherfuckers is getting bold, man. I mean, but they already been bold. There's the one video of the brother who was up there. They was auditing this cat. They said, "Yeah, man, you got all of these clothes from Hugo Boss." He said, "Yeah, I see what you're talking about. I get a clothing allowance because
Wow.
I need clothes to preach to the parishioners." They was like, "Are you fucking serious?" The lawyers almost said that. Like, "Are you serious?"
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I need, it has to be. I can only wear certain things. He was talking like that, man. Motherfucker had a
Yeah.
fucked up curl.
See,
Yeah,
see.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's pimping. That's
it's
all.
pimping.
It's pimping. Pope,
It's
pimp,
pimping.
same thing.
The shit,
Yeah.
and it's the,
Same thing.
yeah,
Yep.
Same thing.
Yeah.
They both got pimp sticks.
yeah.
They both
Big
got
ass
robes.
hats, you know.
Yeah. Check out the shoes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Church better have my money.
right.
Through
Facts.
rain, sleet, or snow.
That's
day
why I
them
always like
bitches
when the
and one
Pope
day
ride
them
through,
little boys.
ride through the city, ride through the Vatican. Why is he in bulletproof glass?
Right,
Because he don't believe that bullshit.
right.
Exactly.
And everybody say that.
That was mine. I just saw a boy getting down, for a Movado. I was like, dude, desperate times. Huh?
I told
That's what
y'all.
Right.
I still can't.
was like in their ass.
Yeah. Man, like all of them was his kids, and they didn't get him the right gift for Christmas or
Right.
some shit. One damn thing. I asked for this last year, and look at my
Right.
wrist. Look at my wrist.
Mhm.
Naked. Got this fucking Seiko.
I still got this calculator watch. Hey man,
Y'all got me fucked up out here.
Man.
Oh, we're going to say something like that. Y'all got me fucked up out here. What's wrong with y'all?
All my other preacher friends, Rolexes, Movados. I'm sitting at dinner hiding my wrist.
Because I got this Kenneth Cole watch.
I can't even shake my other pastor friends' hands no more.
Shake hands.
I'm scared they might see what's on my wrist.
We got the bowing and everything like we in Japan. Praise the Lord, brother.
You got me in this
Man.
goddamn stainless steel.
Our society. This
Fake
is where we
diamonds,
at, folks.
Yeah.
And like
Where
Tim
we
said,
at?
man, in the end, he probably got that damn thing that next day.
Yeah.
No, he did.
Yeah.
He probably
Yeah.
got it, man. I want somebody to do a follow-up. If somebody who watched our show go to that damn church, man, please let us know if he got that damn watch.
Right. Do a follow up on this
Please.
sucker, man.
And then what we want you to do is wear some ski masks. Let me stop.
Right. Right.
And Jack is that.
The very next Sunday on live.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Since we know where to go to get a Movado on the low.
Break yourself, fool.
Right.
Damn.
Get the money out. All of it.
No shame, man. It's a different
shame.
type of day and age, man.
But you can't shame the shameless, man.
Because when they give it to him, which they will, he gonna start asking for more shit.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, wait a minute, motherfucker. Now you getting greedy.
How am I supposed to walk on water without a yacht? Huh?
Come on, man. Come on.
Let's go, man. I'm done with this too.
Let's get away from this sucker.
I told y'all last year.
Logan's
Yeah.
Roadhouse. I'm out to eat with my mama and my daddy out to eat with his girlfriend. Woman catches dad with side chick while eating at restaurant with mom.
Come on, man.
Let's get it.
What do you do? What do you do?
As who?
As you with your mom,
Uh-huh.
you look over, you see dad with a PYT. You know all your daddy's friends. And you with your
leaving
mama.
the fuck alone. You leave him the fuck alone.
It's not that
You
easy.
grown folks' business.
It is grown folks' business.
That's another question I want to pose with that. I just saw something earlier today. I wanted it for another show or whatever. This fits perfect. What do you do if you know one of your parents is cheating on the other?
Mind your business.
If you you have that dynamic, because a lot of
I know somebody that happened with.
That we're raised in single parenthood, parent households and stuff like that. What do you do? But if you was fortunate enough to have both parents in the house, and you find out either or mom or dad,
I know somebody that happened to.
What do you do? Who do you where's your loyalty?
My dude, I ain't gonna say his name.
Please don't, because you say the whole thing and social security number.
She's his pal, dang dad. Yep. So yeah. I got a brother, man, big bro, man. He told me, he said, man, I got a sister that lives in Brooklyn. I'm from the Bronx. I got a sister that lives in Brooklyn, and only me and my dad know about it.
Wow.
And he said, and he told me one day, he said, yo, I gotta tell you something, but you can't tell your mother. He said, what? He said, man, he took her to meet. This is what he had to tell her. And so he said, man, he never told his siblings. Mother still don't know. This cat 50-something years old, holding on to his daddy's secret. And I always thought it was that's a fucked up position to put your
You know what I mean?
It is
a fucked up position to put your kid in.
Yeah, because now you got you want to be loyal to your father, but you also want to be loyal to your mother. And if you're loyal to your mother, you're gonna dishonor your father's trust,
or you fuck up the whole family dynamic.
There you go. So he ate it. You
know what I'm saying? You could fuck up the whole family. You got you got siblings who may not who think dad is way up here with it and can do no wrong, and that's their role model. And here you come with this bowling ball.
Go ahead, Drizzy.
It can go so many different ways. You could go and tell mama.
Yeah.
And mama say, why don't you mind your own goddamn business? I know what he's been doing for years.
That part.
He's not hurting me. He's not bothering me. He's not bothering you. Mind your business.
That part.
Yeah. But what do you do if you with your mama and that's in this situation where you have
I'm gonna just say this.
Mama gonna catch him. Mama gonna catch him. Mama act surprised as fuck too.
Got you.
Two people on this panel know my mother. I don't think it would be as simple as me. Hey, Ma, let's just go.
See that?
No.
Let's just go.
The article looked like it's a black family. So.
It is.
Yeah, it's a black family. I think it's completely different because we you know what? We'll wait till we get home. Wait till we get home. You know what I'm saying? Finish your meal. Finish your meal.
Can I say this? There's certain things, right? It's not even about loyalty. It's about what it's going to do to the person.
Mm-hmm.
And you, like I said, one thing could be a perception thing, like, oh man, this is going to destroy her.
Right.
Or she need to know he been doing her dirty. But either way, it's not your business in the realm of adulthood.
Yeah. But
how many times have you seen somebody in good faith go to somebody else and say, hey man, I seen her sneaking around, bro. I just thought you should know. Man, if you don't get out my face with that BS, she would never do that. You can't even be my homeboy talking to me about some shit like you, man, get the fuck out my face.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that is
in denial. Yeah. And they know you telling the truth, but now they embarrassed.
Yeah.
Secrets out.
I get that part. I get
you know
that
what I mean? It could go a bunch of different ways.
With the homies. I'm talking about
that's one that blew my wig back.
Got you.
Let me tell you something.
That taught me in that one scenario, mind your business.
There you go. Because let me tell you something. I crossed the line at a certain point. I might have just turned 20, 21. My sister's dad wanted to go out for breakfast. I was in town from the military. Cat wanted to go to breakfast, so I went out with him. So I got a hair up my ass and said, hey, man, what was up with you and my mom, man? Why you dog my mom like that? What was the deal? This motherfucker looked at me straight in the face. It's none of your business. Which meal you want? Breakfast on me. Straight up, like I'm like, damn, I gotta respect it because he been with my mom since I was a kid, like 9. Well, when they were together.
Yeah.
But certain things just ain't your business. In that situation, I'd have probably been like, Mom, let's go. And if she didn't listen, Mom going to the bathroom. And she wouldn't have seen me till I got back to the crib.
I don't got to leave her out to dry, but I don't also have to be the informer of all things bad.
Because one thing you ain't about to do is stun on your daddy in front of some people.
She caught him, and then I'm going to be just as surprised.
I'm going to be like, shit. I'm going to start the car, Mom. Let's go.
Hold on, man. It's dinner. Like, they saw them at dinner. How you know it's a girlfriend? How you know he beating this shit up? How you know like that's a you know what it is, but you didn't catch him fucking. So
he had a plate full of oysters.
Right.
Yeah.
You heard the backstory was saying that they were supposed to go to that restaurant some other time, but they never got around to it or some shit.
He got a house agreement, a whole house.
Took the side chick to the place, thinking, well, I'm supposed to bring the wife here eventually, and the daughter, because I guess dad canceled or some shit happened where the daughter and mom decided just to go out to dinner, and they just happened to want to go to this new spot, and guess who was there?
Hey,
karma.
Yeah, that's all.
You got to stay out of that.
Sitting right across from each other for them to get that kind of shot.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
You got to stay out of that.
You didn't look to see because it don't look like it's a bunch of black folks in that restaurant.
Right.
Yeah.
You didn't look and be like, damn, you didn't gauge the room at all. Like, oh shit.
Hey, let's do a round robin. Cuddy, you out with your side, bitch.
What?
Wait,
here we go. Come on, scenario. Here we go. Come on, man.
We doing a round robin. Cuddy, you out with your side, bitch. You eating tortellinis and shit. And you look over, you hear a strange voice, and you look over to the left. They ain't see you yet. Let's do that one. But you see them. What do you do?
Nothing. I don't do shit because the person I'm with understands the role they playing.
Look at the
pimping. We too old to play these fucking games. Like my side bitch, if I ever have one, would know she is a side bitch. And if she sees my wife, you're gonna have to say hi. You're gonna have to speak, bitch, and you're gonna have to have a backstory. But
this
like,
will be a
we
short.
Too old for this.
This will be a short.
We way too old for this shit, man.
You ain't just gonna say, "Hey, this the waitress." She sat down for a second because her feet hurt. Go ahead.
Everybody's gonna know their place at that age.
This is Kimberly from the gym. I was telling you about the other week. You know, the one that stretches me out from time to time. You know?
We're going around the horn, man.
Because my wife will probably have somebody stretching her out too. You know, you know what I mean? Like if one's cheating, the other one is too. Like these motherfuckers act like they're celibate all the fucking time. Get the fuck out. You can't be celibate for 60-something years. You just can't. It's just not in people. Okay.
I'm gonna do what Ob said. If I'm out with the side piece,
come on, Chuck,
and I have the old lady, at the same establishment or whatever. If I catch wind and look over, my peripheral, I see, like, oh shit, I gotta go to the bathroom. Never see me again.
There you go. Drizzy, what it is.
I'm ghost.
It's not, all right, Drizzy. It's not happening, man.
He's like, I'm too old for that shit.
It's not happening. I mean,
yeah.
Okay.
No, I mean, I'm not taking my side piece out if I had a side piece. You're not seeing the light of day.
Right.
Grab and go.
There you go.
Grab and go.
I mean, if we go to a restaurant, it's gonna be one of them underground mob type
secret
dark ambiance.
Right.
Bring your own candles.
Right. Right on, man.
Right on. What's up, man?
Man, I wouldn't have a side bitch in the first place.
That's what
Oh,
I'm
get the
saying.
fuck
Really,
outta
not
here,
really, but if
man.
We
imagine,
said if you were
imaginary,
still in
if
that
it's
lane,
imaginary,
You have to
if you were still in
do
that
this for
lane,
the.
yeah, you got to do it for the show. You got
I
to
gotta
do it for the show. Yeah, if you had
If
a
I
side
was
chick,
out,
what
if
happened?
I had
Exactly.
in an imaginary world a side piece, and I heard because my people loud, and I heard my daughter walk in on my wife. I'm getting on the fucking floor and low crawl into the bathroom. And if it ain't a window in that bitch, I'm going through the kitchen. Back
It's Logan
exit.
Steakhouse, man.
I'm the
They
fuck
throw
out of there.
peanut shells on the floor.
I'm gonna go
Right.
to the waiter. I'm gonna
That
go to
is
the.
right.
I'm gonna
Was
go
that
to the person that
Logan's?
signed us in and be like, "Hey, that table right there. I want to cover the bill right now.
Yep.
And yeah, can I get that? You know what? Keep the receipt. I'm out.
Right.
You know.
Right.
That's it. Like, and tell the lady I'm sorry.
Oh, hey, she wouldn't even
sorry.
have my real name. Be like, waiter would be like, "Hey, Danny said, you know,
I'm grabbing up a
see
door.
some,
I'm grabbing up a
you see some
DoorDash.
Stacy's low crawling, some
I'm grabbing
Stacy
up-
Adams."
I'm grabbing up a DoorDasher.
We just said, man, being in that
Come
situation.
on, nigga, we going
you
now.
don't
We
know.
going to the Honda right now.
Right.
You
I'm gonna
don't
be
know
2
what you
alleys
did,
away.
man.
I'm the one that ordered the food. I'm the one I decided to come and get.
I'm gonna be. Hey, I'm gonna be about 2 alleys away. Cuddy, come get me, man. I don't know how. Start driving now.
So what you call it, man? Out
I'll
of
start
all of
running
us,
your
man,
way.
there was only one person who had a game plan. Like, you gonna have to know who she is. You seen her on my screensaver. You know who she is. You want to respect that, and you have to respect your place in this situation.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's 100 though. That's
That's
the
it.
best way to avoid dumb shit.
Facts.
That's
But
the
trust
best
me,
way
it's
to
gonna
avoid
come
dumb
anyway.
shit.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
It's gonna come. Yeah.
like
Yeah,
you
anytime
going
you have a
together,
side piece.
your wife and daughter are damn same place. Yeah, that dumb shit. Shit gonna come
Right.
to you.
Yep.
Anytime you running around, man, that's
Yeah.
on some dumb shit. That's why you should just hire prostitutes.
There you go.
There you go.
You know who don't call your wife talking about this her man?
Prostitutes.
That's real shit. Might as well pay the $5.
You know who don't show up at your job talking about these your kids?
Prostitutes.
Take that motherfucker to the Wee Motel.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the creep in.
You know who will do dishes after they fuck the dog shit after you? Prostitutes. They'll do dishes. They do
Hey,
dishes
because
too.
of Pepper Prostitute.
They do
Bro,
dishes.
you-
Now,
bro, you a
I don't want to
blunt.
respond to that. I didn't know they do dishes now. I
Oh
didn't
yeah,
know
man. They'll clean up the crib. Yep.
Okay.
What Sugar Free say? Don't you ever apologize for no prostitute.
Yeah.
Shit.
I just thought that was a little
This is 100.
because
Yeah, that's
it
an
was our
interesting.
folks.
That is an interesting combo right there.
Yeah,
That's,
it
that's
That's our folks. Because normally you
Yeah,
hear it'd be
yeah.
like some other shit, but it was our folks. Like,
Yeah, that's
my,
what
with my
shocking.
mama,
and
and I
that,
see
that
my
instance,
daddy over there.
in that instance, you act white. You mind your business.
Yeah,
I mean, but like in our community, like my grandmother and my grandfather both had side pieces, and they would drink at the same bar.
My grandpa
Both of them.
too.
Both of them.
They both
Both
like
of
they both of them had another
Both of 'em.
side. You know, they had some side shit,
Yeah.
and they would drink at the same bar and get mad when they see each other with the, you know, at the bar. Like, I can't believe they brought that motherfucker up in here. They don't respect me. You know?
Man. Hey, listen, my dad's parents sat in the kitchen. My dad's parents sat in the kitchen and was telling stories about when they caught each other. Yeah, I'm at the movies and I see your grandmother walk in with the nickel. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Your daddy knew about the shit too. He would take her ass over the motherfucker with a nigga's crib. I'm like, damn, Billy.
Wow.
I swear, listen, on everything. And then my grandfather, he had my mom's house in the nose. He had a side piece that lived over there, and they both knew about it. Like, yeah, she was like, yeah, Billy, you over there fucking on such and such. He's like, yeah. And
That's
then
what it was. The drive
got
by. You
down.
see, like, oh, I saw your car over there last night.
Man,
Yeah,
What was your car doing back in the
that
driveway?
was so common back in the day.
yeah.
One of my exes, I ain't gonna say no name. Her granddaddy had a whole family and wife on the east side, and 3 kids on the north side, and only called the kids on the north side when he was too drunk to drive his car home. and didn't want his family to see him like that. So they would bring him back to the house, and he's sleeping with their mama still. She still let me stay the night, hit everything, cook for him in the morning. Hey, take your daddy to work.
On God.
You know how crazy that sounds, Drew? Because when you said family, that makes sense to us.
And
we
that's
know what
how,
that means.
That's how they were. And so they were still mad at the man, even though he apologized to all of them, when he was older before he passed, right? Everybody went to see him down south. I don't want to say where, because might be some people watching it might not appreciate me telling the story. But either way, and I'm thinking the whole time, why was y'all mad at him when it was your mother that allowed that?
There you go.
Your mother let him come over to the house drunk, wouldn't let his kids and his wife see him like that. But y'all had to see him like that. That's what y'all remember.
Oh God.
Your mom was responsible for that.
I got a family member out in Chicago, from Chicago. It's 21 of them, I think.
What?
It's 21 fucking kids.
All from 2 people?
Nah, one guy.
One guy.
Mamas.
The wife lived up the street. I ain't gonna say who was who. The wife lived up the street. The side chick lived down the street. Same motherfucking block. I think they was 5 houses apart. And the mom, the side piece and the wife was fucking best friends. Way it was told to me is the motherfucker down the street or the wife never knew. You ain't gonna convince me.
Stop.
You ain't gonna fucking convince me.
Stop.
That they didn't know that they were sharing the same motherfucking.
She smelled that cool water on his ass.
Right.
Yeah. She smelled that shit.
That's just what they told the goddamn kids. That's disgusting what I'm doing.
Come on now.
Hey,
it was very common back in the day. I mean, Papa was a Rolling Stone was about. Right. I mean, get to the funeral and be like, "That's your brother. That's your brother. That's your sister right there. Now that's your cousin on both sides."
Right.
What? Yeah. Both sides? Yeah, that's your cousin on both sides because he shouldn't have been messing with her anyway. That was his cousin.
Well, think about it. They on the same street. They all knew each other.
That's it.
Yeah. They all knew each other.
That's it.
So it was common, and you let some people tell it was easier when things would get a little hectic with the one. The old man would go down the street. And,
some people recall arguments between their grands talking about, well, you like it better down there than go fucking
stay down there
with her.
Yeah, stay down there.
Fine.
Right.
And you get the old heads, the old ladies, some of them, talk that old shit. Talking about, I'd rather have a pair of dirty drawers than no drawers.
It was like Fences. Remember the movie Fences? Broke her heart. Viola. Oh man, Viola had me crying.
Man, whenever she started crying out her nose,
man,
that's it, man. That's it. That's it for me.
She started crying.
That's it for me. Every time, bro. I don't know how the fuck she do that shit. She pop a jalapeno or something up there, but she got that shit to a science.
Listen, that shit came out her nose.
Yeah, I knew she meant it.
Listen, I'm standing here with you. You think I want to go lay up with somebody many nights? Yeah. I said, oh, damn, Paola.
What about my dreams?
What about
I had dreams too.
I had dreams too. You think I didn't want to go lay up under somebody, huh? Yeah. But I didn't. I held on to you. Man, listen. Let me stop, man. I'm doing the whole goddamn monologue. I held on to you, thinking that you would change, but you wouldn't. Man, listen.
Yeah. That's it.
Motherfucker came out straight to her.
Yeah.
And then said the bitch died. I need you to raise the baby. And she did it.
Yeah.
And she did it. So it was just yesteryear was different. Now these young women is telling fucking men that hey, we should be able to have multiple men. Get the fuck out of here.
Hot girl summers.
Yeah. Since when does the weaker of the two genders get to call the shots? Fuck all that. If men wanted, this whole shit would be a Handmaid's Tale.
Me too.
Be
Ever
careful.
since masculinity became toxic.
Be careful. Right. They're gonna Andrew Tate your ass. You see what's happening to the man.
Man, listen.
You saw what happened to him, man. He got banned from Twitter and Facebook for life.
Man, look. Let me say something about that. Let me say something about that.
Yeah, they
He's the
banned his
man.
ass from both of those platforms for life.
And you know why it's bullshit? Because these women get on there and they talk reckless about men. We live in a day and age where a woman could suck a man in the fucking mouth and nobody will stop her. But as soon as this man go to retaliate as he should as a human being, you got people like the airport motherfucker. She slapped
Yeah.
this man in the
She was
face
out
and
of
then
she was
tried
out
to
of
go.
order. She was out
Right.
of order.
Not knowing this man was a fucking fullback. Not only that, calling the man
No, I think it was a D
homophobic,
tackle.
right?
Yeah.
Homophobic slurs and shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Andrew Tate, just like Kevin Samuels, they never got the proper context of what that brother was saying because he was never just outright dogging women. If you got disrespectful, he got disrespectful back. But we live in a day and age where, you know, we got women that feel like they can do and say what they want, and we just got to sit there and take it. They don't like the fact that guys like Kevin Samuels and Andrew Tate
Got standards.
pointing out shit. Yeah.
They got
Pointing out
standards.
shit.
They could call you like, yeah, no, you a 5.
You're
on
five.
a good day. On a good day.
Oh, 5.
Like that's not appropriate. You know, we're supposed to handle every situation with white gloves, and that's not the case anymore. If you want equal rights and equal opportunity, you're gonna take these shots just like everybody else.
We got to sit there and be called Dusty. I know y'all seen a therapist who thought she was, but she was talking to grown ass men, y'all hoes, y'all bitches. And like people said, had the roles been reversed, and that was a man made a PSA calling all of these women, especially black women. It don't matter, but black women, he would have been fucking done for. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, oh, well, your videos, your ignorance, that's what the fuck got you fired. You didn't give a fuck about black men's mental health. You was ridiculing and denigrating. And so it's a shame that they took that man down because, you know, hey man, your fucking the entirety of your base isn't women. It's men that want to hear this shit.
Right.
Like Tom Likas. Tom Likas used to drop some fucking game. That's where I really learned about fucking a prenup and a quit claim deed. You know, yeah. But you know, it's just they want men to be silent, and nah, man, it's just we live in a weird ass time, man. So yeah.
Shout out to Coach Adams. Shout out to Andrew Tate.
There you go.
Yeah.
I don't know who they
Rest
are.
in peace, Kevin Samuels.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The God
legend,
man, legend.
Yeah.
Bitch,
Went out
you
in
can't
battle.
use 7. Use a soft 3. Yeah, yeah.
Shout out to Jordan Peterson.
Hey, did anybody get a photo of the chick that he was with the night he died?
No.
She's bad, man. Yeah.
Okay.
Good looking girl, man.
I figured that she was.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah,
good
type
looking
of shit.
girl.
I didn't think no less.
He kept saying that. He was like, dude, I have no problem getting dates now. He was like,
Right.
don't trip on my age now. He was like, I'm fighting them off with a stick.
Man, he was
like, don't trip.
He was with a Latina babe. Now, let me say this. He had another video. I don't even think he posted. I think the girl posted it. One of the most beautiful sisters I ever seen in my life was all over that brother, man. He had no fucking issues. No issues whatsoever.
Wow.
They loved that dude, man.
Hey,
I don't
it
know.
is what it is. They tuned in. They started coming around. Like, well, how about I just, tune in and try to figure out how do I get myself a high value man.
Right.
And he broke it down by stats. It was like, yeah, you're not in that percentile.
Right.
I'm sorry. Like, you got what, 3 kids, 2 baby daddies, and you a soft 5.5. Yeah, a high value man is not looking for that.
And again,
and I wasn't being mean. I was just pointing out
right.
facts. Like, look, I'm trying to tell you where you at.
And again, they act like it's something wrong with the average everyday Joe Schmo. Meanwhile, if you go in other communities, these cats work for the city. They got wives and families and houses.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of these, not to sound a certain way, but you got a lot of these Hispanic gentlemen who do mechanic jobs and landscaping gigs. They got a wife and kids. They average dudes. There's a certain group of women, though, no matter where they are in life, that feel like they qualified for the upper echelon. And it's
can't
like,
talk to me unless he's making over 100,000.
like, come on, baby, you out your fucking mind?
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Why he gonna mess with you when he could order somebody? He could literally order somebody off the internet.
And you know what?
He could build a bear.
Literally.
He could build a bear, but I'm not using. I want to say something else other than bear.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's good.
And a lot of them cats do it. What was that? There was a movie that came out. I forget what the dude's name. I think it was the cat that played Obi-Wan Kenobi in the new series.
Okay.
And it was the cat that played Wolverine. And the dude that played Hugh Jackman. And I think Hugh was a hustler, but he had this book. And he fucked around and left the book, and the cat got a hold of it. But what was all these rich women, these executives and highfalutin women, they didn't have the time because they were so busy.
They hit him. Yeah.
They would hit him up like, yo, I'm in town. I got a few hours. I'm trying to get that D, what it is. And he
was breaking bread. And they were breaking bread.
You're not going to tell me that ain't what these cats is doing.
Yeah.
That's what they do. I don't see, look, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I'm not going to knock no woman. I'm not into it, but I'm not going to knock a woman and say, hey, man, it's going to cost you this. But if that's the case, let's not look down on the man and say, hey, you want this? This is what the housing agreement say. Next topic.
He tried to position that shit right.
I knew he set it up nice.
He did.
He set that one up nice. He lulled you to sleep. Got your ass.
I used to work at this call center in Columbus years ago, right?
Old painless home now.
It was a guy. He was like 5 years younger than me, man, but he taught me something. He showed me all the things he was invested in, right? And because of his age, and he didn't even dress regular for his age, if you get what I'm saying. He wears a button up. If he didn't have on a tie, he had something else that was formal, a jacket, a blazer. But some of the younger women his age, and a couple of years younger even, would try to hit on him or whatever. And he'd flirt with him for a couple of seconds, and he'd laugh, and he'd say, you know what, I'm not going to lead you on. I'm out of your league.
Nice.
And he would nod just like that afterwards. Like,
gangster.
Nice.
I'm out of your league. Like, it's not going to go no further. And the ones that still wanted to bite, hey, what's that supposed to mean? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. He'd be like, okay, now I gave you fair warning. You're not in my league.
Right.
Man, look.
Now
I'm saying, and then he's
now I got to cut you. Yeah, that was mean. That was mean.
Cats that did that. Yeah. I knew cats that was like that, man.
Cats who told chicks like, it costs $1.50 a stroke.
That's what the PI said.
Straight up.
Yeah, I mean, and it eliminates the dumb shit, man.
Just to gauge.
But think about it. Them cats that got them fortunes like that, they rather pay to play than risk wifing somebody up. And then she get tired of you after 10 years.
This brother, he was looking to marry up even from where he was. That's what was impressive. He was looking for the one to say, you're out of my league.
That was
shit. How do I get into your realm?
Yeah, that was an early on high value man.
Yeah,
high value man in the making.
Like,
yeah.
That's all.
Shout out to Brandon. Shout out to Brandon, wherever you are, Brandon.
Yeah, they're out there.
Last name,
shout out to Brandon, son.
Shout out to Brandon.
See this.
Good job, young man.
I remember
Good job,
man.
You the man.
Understanding your position and playing it well.
People understand it. Everything you see on the show is comedy and satire.
That's all this is.
And having the best excuse for I'm saving myself for the right lady.
There you go. Yeah.
We're going to have to put a little disclaimer at the beginning. This is comedy and satire. Let's get it. We make fun of real life.
All right, man.
Oh, this is back home, man. Cedar Point.
Cedar Point.
Couple had sex on a Ferris wheel in front of teen riders at Cedar Point, Ohio. Police say. So these motherfuckers was fucking on a Ferris wheel, bro. And when the kids saw him, it was like 4 different folks saw him. They called the police. The police started questioning him. The motherfucker said, "Well, she had bent over to pick up a cigarette, and I was trying to help her find it, and." That's what we were doing.
Then
Man,
when they got down, they were like, "Yeah, we were fucking."
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't realize it was kids there.
Why
Now
would
they
you
get
do
charged
that?
with.
Yeah. Now you probably banned from the park.
that
Charged
shit
with
was inappropriate.
fucking up
man.
some kids,
Yeah.
experience. And it's like, come on, man. I mean, I understand, Mile High Club, all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Bruh.
And why would you
The
fuck
Ferris wheel?
on the Cedar
Some-
Point Ferris wheel? That motherfucker been around for years. You might have collapsed the whole shit fucking on that thing.
Somebody there
Man.
probably puked in that car.
Oh,
Man,
yes.
I don't even want to
Crackhead
think
sleep
about
in there
that
when
part.
crackhead sleep in there when it's off season. They let all the meth addicts in the park. Clean out all the pipes. Go ahead.
That is, I saw this and was like, come on,
Oh,
Ohio.
my,
We could
my,
do
my.
better. We could
Yeah,
do
man.
better, Ohio.
Who calls the police?
Oh my.
Like, would you call the police if
Right,
you saw that?
right. Some haters.
I mean,
I
these are
wouldn't call the
teens.
cops, man. I would record it and post it, and do all that other crazy shit.
talk
We
about
were
when
all
we was-
teens going
I'm
to
about to
Cedar
say,
Point
Cedar
as
Point
kids,
in the ride
and we
with
were
that
trying to
favorite
find
girl,
chicks
that
to
favorite
do
chick.
exactly this.
Yeah.
And so, like,
Come on, man.
to be offended
Facts.
by seeing it, at that age range, man, nah, get the fuck
It's a
outta here.
different time now, man.
But we
Man,
are
nah,
fucking-
nah.
fucking is offensive.
Let them same kids
Nah,
shoot
they
somebody and
go to-
charge them as adults.
Them kids go to Karen. Them kids go to Karen Christian Academy.
Motherfuckers, they
Yeah.
can't see natural acts. They teach them this shit in school.
Exactly.
Hey, Cuddy, I get it,
With the
but at the
slide,
same
with the
time,
projector and
brother,
everything.
at the same time, we talking about adults and kids, man.
It's an amusement park, man.
It's
not a fucking park.
Yeah,
And they were damn sure amused.
yeah. And listen, it's on the onus, man, of the adults to be the dignified party.
True.
You know what I mean?
That was indecent.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't decent, man. You don't do that to kids. You
Nah,
don't know
man.
No, you
who's
don't.
up there. And then what if you was a parent and you see that and your kids see that? How do you explain it?
What if it was a 5-year-old?
Probably.
Yeah, because those are the safe rides. That's the shit I get
That's
on.
the safe
I don't
shit,
do
yeah.
I don't do the
We used to
Magnum
call
and
them
all that
kitty
other
rides.
crazy
Man,
shit.
man,
I
I
do
did
that
a
shit.
kitty ride.
This is 2022. We don't
Demon
have
drop.
to explain heterosexual sex. We have to explain everything else.
Okay.
Like,
You're right.
You know what I
You're right.
mean?
You're absolutely right. You're right. Everything else but sex. Yeah,
Right.
you're right.
Man,
Sorry. But yeah, this
fuck these
just-
kids. They always want to play victim. No, man, they always want to play victim for real. For real. Like, just think. All right. Hear me out. This is
All right.
2022.
Let's
Now
go.
these kids, teens,
Yeah.
on a Ferris wheel,
Yeah.
can decide whether or not they want to be trans, whether or not they want to be, whatever, sexually.
I see his point.
They're getting taught sexual education in school.
I see his point.
They will get charged as adults if they commit a crime.
Yes.
Like, there are so many things going on here where it's like, what the fuck, man? This is a natural act. I don't know.
Yeah, but
If you go back 20
it's still
years
blue, brother.
and
Natural act
like
on a
these same
Ferris wheel.
kids would have been like,
It's
instead of seeing somebody fuck, they'd have been getting fucked.
It's still a lewd act, my dude. It's still a
Yeah.
lewd act.
It
You know what I
is.
mean? And
It
I get
is.
what you're saying, and every
In a-
point that you made
In
is
a
correct.
public place.
Every
These
point that you
people
made is
saw
correct.
these kids saw people fucking. Like, people that fuck kids don't get time.
Whoa.
Okay.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay.
Got you.
Okay.
I
But
got you, man.
It's still
You
inexcusable.
ain't have to
Patty.
drive the stake in like that, but we got you, man. It was just we just saying it's the Ferris wheel, man.
Yeah,
That's
it's
all.
the Ferris wheel, brother.
We don't mind that
They
you
could
fucking
have
in the
fucked in
parking
the
lot.
car. They could have fucked in the car.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I'm
what we
saying?
said. That's all, man.
That
But
is
not the
true.
Ferris wheel.
They
man.
could have locked the porta potty and got down. Just held
Who are
each
you
other
to tell
nose
them how
and
to
got
enjoy
down.
things?
So would you say this if this was two boys up there?
And like, if I'm not even gonna act like I saw it. See shit. I didn't hear shit. I don't know what you talking about. I didn't smell shit. Like, no. I'm gonna close my ears, I'm gonna close my eyes, and I'm gonna hum and act like this fucking ride ain't rocking back and forth. And two motherfuckers up there talking about you hitting my spot. That's what I'm gonna act like I ain't seeing here.
Okay, man, we gotta move on.
What's going on the Ferris wheel?
It doesn't matter, man. Sex is sex. Sex is sex. Stop. Man. Damn. Stop. Man.
Taking you dirty cowboy.
Next, man. Next.
Yeah, man. It's
We're
still
gonna get clipped on
that.
this
Some
one.
Jerry Sandusky action with the
Nah, we are.
flapping
man.
the naked flesh.
Come on, man.
Man, back.
All right, fellas. This is the Am I the Asshole?
All right, break this shit down for me, man.
All right, man. I had this tenant moved into, subleased the basement or another part of the house, but they shared the basement, the dryer, the facilities, right? And the landlord's kid got stuck in the dryer or whatever, and it still operated while the door was open. Some shit, and the kid got fucked up a little bit, and they had to call the ambulance to pick him up. And now the landlord wants the tenant to pay because it was their clothes that was in the dryer at the time.
What? Wait, so the laundry room is a common area, right?
Yes.
Man, get the fuck
And
out of here.
somehow
man.
the dryer is still operational when the door is fucking open. And the kid got in.
What company is that dryer? I'm ordering it. I want that.
And the kid got fucked up. Not too bad, but they called the paramedics and they took him to the hospital. And there's a bill like over $8,000. Now the landlord wants the tenant to pay for it because they were drying clothes at the time. And the tenant's like, shit, I ain't paying nothing because it's your fucking kid. You know what I mean? You got to be mindful of your fucking kid.
There you go.
Why is the dryer still operational when the damn door is open?
There you go.
I see why some of our non-melanated brothers put these motherfuckers on leashes.
There you go. There you go. Because my thing is,
kids to stay out of my motherfucking clothes when they dry.
Right. You ain't got no money for that bill. And so you want him to pay because your kid thought he was the fucking Downy Bear.
Or he was looking for it. Either or. Yeah, either or.
Motherfucker got in that drive. That's on the landlord. Because first of all, motherfucker, you should have been watching your goddamn child. That's the most important thing. But then that's the dryer that if that's your property.
Yep.
That's the fucking dryer that you put in there.
Yep.
And you obviously, maybe you didn't notice, but some tell me if you had that dryer, the motherfucker worked without with the door open, and your kid like to crawl in the fucking dryer that's on. So, nah, man, I wouldn't have gave that motherfucker a plug nickel neither. I probably move.
You have to now. You know the beef is on.
Beef is on.
You gotta move now. Like, motherfucker, you just took me to court for $8,000.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because your kid jumped in the goddamn dryer, and it's like that could have happened anytime.
Anytime. I'd have took that motherfucker to Judy.
How old was this kid?
That's what I want to know.
He know now. I don't know how old he is, but he old enough to know now.
Right.
That man's got in the damn dryer. I could only imagine the sound. Like, do you know how it is when you leave some change or something in your pocket and you put it in the dryer and like if you drying tennis shoes?
Yeah.
How loud that shit is?
Mm-hmm.
You imagine this big rock-headed baby in that damn thing going around and around yelling and it's open? Yeah.
Hey, I don't feel bad, man. Because again, where were you at that your kid was able
to get downstairs
to get down there?
You right. The war is on. You sue me, I'm calling CSP.
There you go.
I think there's a baby in the dryer.
Right.
I done told that motherfucker.
No, fuck that. Hey, this motherfucker put his baby in the dryer, man. Ooh, y'all need to come get him.
That part. That part.
I owe you what? Hey, he shoved him in there again. The door shut.
Please come save this baby. Please
Yeah.
come save this baby.
He put it on wrinkle free. Double heat. Heavy duty. Extended drive.
Extra high heat.
Right.
Yes.
Energy
Right.
saver mode. It's gonna go
Whoever,
for a long time.
the original poster of this, officially from 3PMD, you are not the asshole on this. You know,
You're
don't
not the
pay
asshole, no,
any
bro.
of that shit. What
It's
you do
not
is
your
don't
fault.
pay rent and move the fuck out.
Right, because
And be
you
done with
ain't
it.
about to see no peace, brethren.
Yeah.
Hey,
That shit
man.
fucking
You get
crazy.
blamed for drying your clothes
Right.
in the middle of the day. It's your
Shit
fault.
was-
It's my
your
dryer,
clothes were
but
in
your
there.
clothes were in there, even though it's
Right.
a common use area.
What
Right.
would make somebody
It's
think
included in your rent.
they could do that? Like, what would make you think I have a legal standing? Like, yeah, that's a case. Hell yeah, it was they clothes, even though it was my fucked up dryer. Yeah, I got a case.
This
They
is
saw it.
America. This is
They saw-
America.
this
You
is
can put
America.
blowjobs in a
Apparently,
legal
man.
document.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Frivolous, the
Like-
land of frivolous lawsuits.
Yeah.
My kid in my dryer, and I get to sue you.
Right. Right.
Yep. Okay.
Exactly.
All right.
It's
Thank
America.
you, gentlemen.
It's been
We
real.
got another one.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
let's do it.
What is this?
Oh.
I saw the
okay.
video. I was like, what the
Oh.
fuck is this?
Oh.
So
What the?
there's a artificial
They just signed this
intelligence.
dude.
Yeah, rapper FN Meka. And I
There's
guess
ties. They didn't.
there's been a big backlash of people just calling this shit blackface, computer generated blackface. So
That's what the fuck the rappers look like.
That's
I don't know.
Tekashi. Shit,
But
what the
hold
fuck?
on. Hold
That's-
on.
NBA, YFN, all the motherfuckers. That's them.
Hold on.
What's the one dude's name? Boo.
Blueface?
Blueface.
I
Not
said it,
Yeah, not
Hey.
Blueface, but there's another one. Boo. He's something Boo. Oh my god.
this
Like
this
Majin Buu
artificial-
from Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
this artificial intelligent being is also saying the word nigga. So
Oh,
Word, get the
man.
fuck out of here. Stop it.
Okay. There you go. There you go.
Well, I think it might be the voice of the motherfucker, the actual rapper behind the image is black.
Clinton sent the TikTok or whatever, and I was watching it while I was driving home and was like, what the fuck is this? And you
Yeah.
said he got dropped from a label? What?
wow. Just insane. This
listen.
is where we're at in the world.
Sorry.
This is where we're
So
at in the
he-
world.
Capitol Records signed this dude, huh?
Oh,
Capitol Records.
It's probably going hand in hand with all this metaverse shit.
mhm.
And
Yeah.
I don't
So-
see how is I don't see how is blackface. I mean, because most motherfuckers is trying to hip hop is a black thing, which it is.
The two people that programmed it are not black. So they're just using a bunch of stereotypes thrown
And that's
together.
that's gonna be problematic. Yeah.
They actually have a picture of this this thing getting beaten in prison because it wouldn't snitch on the homies.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
done.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
They took it too far. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
so-
it's some bullshit.
So now
Okay,
we
yeah.
signing what you call it, getting a record deal now? Max Headroom
Right.
Yeah.
gets a
pretty much.
record deal. Is this what we're talking about? Okay.
Yes. This fucking little digital
I missed-
jigaboo.
Yeah, Max Headroom was the shit. Slick back hair. That digital jigaboo. That's it.
They should have named it.
That's it.
That
is it.
Yeah.
Digital.
Damn.
Digital jigaboo.
Little digital
Digital-
minstrel.
Oh my
Think about
god.
it. It's a digital little minstrel.
Yeah.
I thought it was just rapping. I didn't know they playing off of because if
Avatar.
okay, let's say the avatar had been white, right?
Yeah.
What they
It is.
still did,
It
what,
is.
what they
What
had
is
done
that?
to prison.
The
for.
avatar is white. Look,
That motherfucker
that
ain't
white?
white. That motherfucker ain't
No.
white.
close enough.
Even the voice, the rapping voice, that's
He's
a black
digital,
voice.
A digital mulatto. With green hair.
Digital mulatto.
It's a little
Green
digital
hair.
minstrel.
With some green hair.
Yeah, it's a little digital minstrel. This is how these
can't-
fucking people see. This is what they see, man.
This is what they think.
This is
you
what
know?
they think.
This
Never
is what
mind.
they think of you.
Never
Yeah.
mind the brothers like yourselves. You know, the Judge Olu Stevenses, the Judge Mathises of the world. I ain't going into that. But no, this is what they think, you know, because of what they see rappers do, man.
Yeah.
But see again, I just something tells me if they had made him white and he was the first white AI rapper in the
He is
metaverse.
white. Look at that.
No, that motherfucker is supposed to be black. Look at that.
Right. So, okay.
That's Tekashi. That's what
That's
that
what I'm
is.
saying. And
That's
he's not
Tekashi.
black.
Yeah, he's not
He's
black.
Latino.
I don't know what the fuck
Might
that
be,
is,
I
but
don't know.
That's just a mashup, and that's crazy how this is getting the kind of attention that it's getting. It's even we can't even get justice in the metaverse. Fuck.
Right.
He says police brutality. What should I do? This guard keeps beating me with his baton because I won't snitch. I ain't no rat. Life in prison is so depressing. I wish I could get out so I could start making fire music again.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that don't sound like no brother that's ever did a bid. That is so fabricated. It's not even funny, man.
Hey,
It's
man,
not
it's
even.
a
That's
street
sad.
cop.
Meka, you
And I didn't know
stronger
this
than
was.
that.
I didn't know
Show
this
that
was
nigga.
a thing. I didn't know this was a real thing, but apparently, fuck. I'm
And
glad
man,
I
Dave
tuned the fuck out.
Chappelle already warned us. When he
Coming
when
for
he
you, nigga.
Right. When you walked out that meeting and they said you can't say the F word.
Right. But you
He
can
said,
say the
why
N-word
can't I
all
say
day.
the F word? He said, because Dave, you're not gay.
I'm not a nigga either.
You're not a nigga.
Right.
Classic. Damn, man. I didn't know you was gonna plug that in. I just, thought it was some shit that Clint was, on. I had no idea. Thank you. Beat down for that one, because that was way over my head.
What if he
Not on
sues the
radar.
record company?
They probably can't.
Yeah. I'll tell you, man, they got more rights than niggas. Everybody does. Everybody does.
It's pretty common.
In this universe and the metaverse.
Right. Especially
And-
if you're a black man, you really at the bottom.
All right.
Gentlemen,
What you
Cardi
got there?
on the menu this evening, a Cabernet 2020.
There we go. Get yourselves a bottle the next time y'all listen to us, man.
Please
Yes,
like and hit that subscribe button.
Hit the
Like
bell,
all
man.
that good shit. Hit the bell, all the shit.
We appreciate our new subscribers. We'd
And
like
again,
to say thank you for tuning in.
Venmo, Cash App, all that shit coming. So y'all could donate and keep us in the best finest of
And
Cabernets.
we told y'all last year we wanted our Movado.
Right.
We ain't got one yet.
Just
Look at this.
I just
Look
want
at
to.
this.
I just want to impress upon your hearts.
And if anybody need a place to stay, I got this housing agreement.
I'm done with E back, man. E back. That COVID
Who
did
pays
something
the
for
bills?
me.
Support your local Ferris wheel, people. Support your local Ferris wheel.
Who
Oh,
pay this whole
Oh,
nah.
God.
Support your local.
Yeah.
Fuck
Make sure
with
you wipe
Rita.
that seat down first.
Right. Right. In off
Lights
season,
off.
in the off
goes to-
season, it's meth.
Hey man, if you ride Ferris wheels, you deserve to sit in some ski. Like
messed
those
up,
are
man.
the worst.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to go nowhere to ride some boring shit. You can ride your couch. Just stay at home. Don't even
There
go to
you
the
go.
fucking amusement park if the Ferris wheel is what you desire. Because that's some bullshit. There's no incitement in that. That's some like 1920s, World's Fair shit.
Yeah.
Right,
Listen,
right.
if that motherfucking Ferris wheel is in Ohio, I'm guarantee you that motherfucker ain't had maintenance since '87. Stay home.
Stay home. Stay
I do
home.
like
stay
amusement parks. I
stay-
ain't gonna
stay
talk
healthy.
that shit.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. All right, gentlemen. Peace, love, and all the other good shit, fellas.
There you
Till
go,
next
man.
time.
Peace
Yes.
and love.
And this has all been comedy and satire. Y'all have
That's
a good
it.
one.
Peace.
Yes, sir. Peace.
Peace.